Oh, you attacked it with a non-army. That wasn't clever. Well, these guys can head over to Maine and we'll use them to go and crush that lot. Economic ideas, master the mint advisor, pay admin points. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it too much now. Master of the Mint is really, really helpful because you can also get some events, especially if he's a +3 or higher, which rapidly reduces inflation. And also economic ideas are a great help for that because that -0.1 for the rest of the game goes a long way to reducing it. Also, the nobility still haven't paid me, have they? When's that gonna happen? There it is! It's only 50 ducats. Wouldn't have gone very long, very far towards paying the troops I have. Milan is the new pope. I just need to make sure that the pope really, really likes me. So that they don't try anything. Right, let's move the general over to you and have you go and attack them. Ah, the Portuguese have arrived. So we'll send the main army to go and deal with them, because we've just stack wiped England, so they probably don't have many troops. What? Have they got 11,000 already? They must have just gone rebuild. That's going to cost them some money, though. At least. No, don't go that way. Go that way. Calais negotiations. My liege! An English emissary arrives bearing gifts. We'll keep the gold and the province. That AE impact is going to be annoying for a while. Oh well. Let's repay a certain loan. Ah, they're coming back again. Landing in Guyenne. Let's go and meet them. Be rude not to. We have guests. When do they arrive? 13th of October. Race to the purple. Paris becomes a seat and Argonne becomes a seat. Alright, so we're up to 3 again. Guess we should spend some of that influence. Alright, so we're up to 50% at the next election. I think I'm actually going to leave you here until you are locked. Because if I can kill you when you're trying to land, that would be great. Meanwhile, the other battle. Destroying the Brittany's forces. Excellent. Ah, you can head south and go and deal with... Oh no, Portugal's disappeared. Portugal's probably going to try and land up here as well. %92%. And that's with my artillery. Damn it! Finally. Crikey, that took a while. We should definitely go and stick someone on to siege down Calais. Well, let's move the artillery back, and then we can send them off somewhere else. Right, you are now locked, so move on in. Bologna has been placed under interdict, so this is why it's really difficult to play as Bologna. Their opinion of me goes up. Bologna dislikes me more. I don't care. An OPM in Italy. Being Catholic also gives +2 interest. Yeah, it does. Unfortunately. At least this time they've come with a general. Can't see how good he is, though. Now I can. Fire 4, shock 1. Plus 2.5 morale of armies. That helps them. I still have more, though. And their discipline's reduced. It's gone down quite a lot. Yeah, shock phase, we just obliterate them. Stack wipe! Ah, there's Portugal. So England's just lost their army again, and aren't even in the top 10. That's going to be costing them a lot of manpower. Because for Catholics, usury is a sin. Sorry, usury is a sin. Which is why a lot of Catholic monarchs kept Jewish communities around, because they could borrow money from the Jews without it being a sin. Well, it still was kind of, but it was a way around. While the Protestants did not believe that. Or not as much, I think. I'm not actually 100% sure on that one, but I know for sure the Catholics thought it was a sin. And one of the vanilla bonuses that the Pope can do is forgive usury. So the Pope can go, yeah, it was fine. Oh, Portugal's seen me coming from like a million miles away. Or they've seen the rest of the French military arriving. Can we please have someone going for Calais? Oh, we already have it. Never mind. So I just need to wait for Brittany to fall. And then we can piece Portugal out for money. Yeah, it's going alright. Oh, tea's run out. Yeah, they're heading home, so we're going to follow them down. Wait, is Quicker going that way? Alright. If you say so. No further sign of English intervention. That's good. That will fall soon.
Ready to serve, my lord.
Hey, Ben. Thanks very much for the host. Welcome to the viewers. How are we doing in terms of war exhaustion? Absolutely fine, despite the fact that we have a ticking war exhaustion problem. Oh. Burgos is hill, so we're going to be at -1 here. And I need my general. Glad I checked that. Wasn't really expecting them to be coming around this way, though. So we got -2 because we have a river crossing. We have more discipline, we have more morale. Much more cavalry, which in this era is king. They are doing damage. So they're going to be retreating back to Portugal, where we can deal with them. Okay, so Brittany is now massively low. So we can sue you. Actually, when does that plus 15% AE penalty run out? 4 more years. We'll keep the battle going. The war going, whatever. And also consolidate. Is Ben not streaming today? I think Grand Strategy Girl is. AKA Lady Magnus. She started up her own channel. Rather than just piggybacking off of Ben. And the two don't usually like streaming at the same time. In fact, I will go ahead and post a link to that. So if you are interested in seeing what Lady Magnus is up to, you can find that there. Though I don't know if she's streaming right now. Doesn't look like it. No, she's not. Right. Where are my armies? There they are. Go, murder, Portugal. Wow, that's a long way around. Portugal are down to medium. No further sign of English forces. Good. And England's building. Using mercenaries this time. And we've caught you. No, 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 no. Estate war contributions. Good. We weren't even in risk of running out this time. Bohemia is still the Emperor, right. Does this place have a chance of flipping? No. Does Calais? No. And none of these are cores, so they won't either. Oh, here we are, witnessing the destruction of the Portuguese military. Once and for all. Doing a quick shift consolidate. News of holy war. News has reached us. One of our fellow Catholic countries has become embroiled in a bitter war of religion. In an attempt to purify the nation, they are met with an insurrection. This horrible conflict could go either way. A pious Catholic ruler might try to help them defeat the rebels, but a craftier one might try to take advantage of their distraction. The rebels will win if they can take the government-held provinces marked with the Bastion of the Church modifier without losing the rebel-held provinces marked with the Bastion of Heresy modifier. If we wish to intervene in this conflict, we could get military access and then lay siege to the key rebel provinces while guarding the bastions of the Church. Bohemia. Ah, Jan Hus. And the Hussites. Beginning of the Protestantism. The true beginning of Protestant Reformation, not Luther. Luther was the beginning in Germany. Alright, so Portugal wants out. I will sue you for peace. And money. Oh, I need at least 10 more score. That can be arranged. No English forces on the horizon. Glorious. I think I might actually send you into the middle of the country so that you can react in the north or in the south. Or the east or the west, as it really is. A competent cousin. Reforms have taken useless ministers and advisors fired. The army and the navy have never been better. It seems as if our cousin is serving our subject state well, ruling with a firm hand and making competent decisions to gain legitimacy. Sweet. Right, how's the war score looking now, Portugal? 14%, and you still won't pay me money. War goes on then. Again, this kind of needs to go to a 14-11, so I'm in no hurry to finish this. I could get Portugal to cancel their alliance with England, but I kind of like bleeding them for money. It's a useful asset. You'd think he'd host her if she was. Yeah, that's true. Oh, they're coming in with more armies. Kill, kill, kill! And we've gone up in military. Let's go ahead and do this. Click. We're ahead of time. Marvellous. Ahead of England. No, 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 no. Portugal's back down. Oh, because they're fighting a battle. Which they lost. I'm gonna send my artillery down to go and siege some things. Seeing as my great nobles were so kind as to provide me with some. Stack wipe. Brittany wants out. Portugal's going to want out soon. By the way, will I do a Stellaris or Hearts of Iron for community multiplayer? Hearts of Iron maybe when Man the Guns is out, maybe, although didn't particularly enjoy the last time it went out. Stellaris, maybe. I can't really say until I know how good the expansions are and how much interest there is. And I wasn't watching, so the English managed to land again. Curses. Alright, I think it's time that I went to the Balkans and say, hey, yo, you know that thing about you being rich? Oh, I can't. It doesn't exist yet. Interesting. Ah, but we've just taken another major fort from you. Now you want out. I thought you might. Cardinal died. No, I don't think I need a royal marriage with you. Good, let's send you lot home. That secured my finances for a while longer. So we need to do another 3 years. Do I really want 3 years worth of war exhaustion? Don't see why not. Oh, and I should probably go, once my diplomat arrives, back again to the English and say, I'm going to be wanting Calais. Something along those lines. Which will actually be the end of the 100 Years' War. Once I take those. You have the general. Just thought I should probably double check that. Glory for de Valois. Scholars have discovered ancient documents tracing the heritage of our noble family back to Julius Caesar himself. This must be used to our advantage. Gain prestige or legitimacy. Right now I actually need prestige. That was another stack wipe. Don't forget Labor. That's very true. Thank you. War goal demand prevents demanding the province, because it's not actually one of mine. Who's it owned by? It's actually owned by England, it's not Aquitaine. So that's actually quite annoying. In the war goal, it doesn't say that I'm not allowed to do that. It just says I can't force them to change government. Not that I can't demand provinces. That's probably what I'll take from Brittany. I told you lot to go home. I did. Oh, they're coming to Calais again. Let's go and stop them. Oh no, it's just Guyenne. Let's stay here until they're locked, and then we can murder them. Come on. Come on. There we go. Can I say no to Calais and take that one instead? No. It would actually have to be a physically different war. And you're kind of right to ask, is that a modifier really going to matter? Because that's going to be a coalition of Castile and England. England, Brittany will be truced. Leinster is not big enough to really matter, which leaves Castile on their own. And Castile's already my rival, so no, that doesn't matter. So I'm going to go ahead and send this. From Brittany. I'm going to stop. I can't call those because they're under martial law, but that does start the martial law thing ticking down. And then requesting this. That's going to add Flanders, Butler. Again, not a huge threat. Treated the soldiers well. Close. England accepted. No, I don't want a royal marriage with them. Okay. Mission fulfilled. Recover Aquitaine. National decision. Reform the monarchy. After centralising the government, we can reorganise the government into a more modern feudal nation with more control over our vassals. So I can become a feudal monarchy, which I think I definitely want to do. What's required for that? Absolutism of at least 25, so I've just hit 25 absolutism and I'm at peace. What does it give me right now? I know the bonuses are actually pretty poor. Land force limits +5, maintenance -5, land force limit -2. And reforming to a feudal monarchy. Land maintenance is still there. Income from vassals goes up majorly. Fort maintenance goes down quite a lot. I'm pretty sure the +1 merchants and stuff is a cultural bonus. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Because I was already pushing money from both of those. Alright, cool. Have a new unit type. Bombard. Right, because I went up in military. I had that for a while. Never mind. I have a lot of money. I have no loans. I can still go up in admin. I haven't cored yet, but I think I'm going to have enough left over to do so. So we'll go ahead and do that. And yeah. Spoils of war. Gained a CB against Naples. Oh, right. Because... oh, Naples inherited it. Which actually gives me access to southern Italy as well. Interesting. So I can put money in the treasury and gain stability, although not much. I think I'm going to take a fifth. So I do currently have loads of money. So much money. I have all the money. Now I need to wait until this is cored, and then I can turn it into my trading port, and start shifting money from France into the English Channel and start seizing money from there. That's still going to lead to belligerence between me and England, but because of my provincial control, we should be pretty darn competitive. Why doesn't it show you the downsides of taking more money from the loot pile? I'm not sure. I thought usually it did. So yeah, you can return to Lyonnais. Cores will need to wait. We could build some things in quite a few places. I could also bribe the merchants to get their stuff back again. Oh, they still have the Decade of Self-Rule. Hang on. Which I can do. Spend 2 admin, gain 5 loyalty from them. I think that's worth doing. These guys' loyalty is down a bit, but actually because we won so big in there, their territory should grow. I can turn off forts. That will save me some more money. I have a lot of forts now. And I can have another state, which is probably going to be Normandy. And by probably, I mean it's going to be Normandy. That's Picardy. That's Normandy.